How many times have you felt like your own database was going to crash because of overload of thoughts and emotions that you felt was not serving you? Hi, it's Danira here, and I feel inspired to share with you how beliefs operate in the background. If this is something that you are trying to figure out, please stay tuned. What are beliefs? Beliefs are ideas that we collect about ourselves, which come from many sources, such as our environment, our experiences, our education, people saying things about us or telling us how we can or can't do something. The thing is, this is their perception of things, but we hear what they say and then we adopt what they say about us without even deciphering its validity. We all have perceptions and views of everything and anything. Sometimes we feel we must share these things with others, not realizing the impact of what we are saying. Then we grow up with these beliefs and make it our own. We tell ourselves stories with the same tagline. We believe things about ourselves based on situations we find ourselves in, or maybe someone whom we hold in high regard told us about how they viewed us, perceived us, and this might have felt very negative or disempowering for us. The person might not have even meant it in the way that we receive the communication. And it would be this piece of information that would linger in our minds for years to come. The thing with beliefs is that it's not easily identifiable unless we know how to identify it. And only when we identify it can we actually get rid of it. To have a visual representation of how it works, let's see our brain as the database, right? And our mind as the operating system. Now imagine the mind receives a bit of information. It could be a person saying something to us. Say, for example, someone says, "Oh, you buffoon, how can you do that? Now I have to go and sort everything out again. What a waste of my time." Okay, so that's the scenario, right? Then our mind takes that piece of information, the buffoon part, because it evoked a very strong negative emotion for us, and sends it to the brain, where the brain then searches in its database for a match, something similar or the same that is already stored in the database. If it finds a match or a near match, it will attach the information to that group, like in a folder. It puts it in a folder. And this is how a belief grows stronger. If there was no match, then our brain or our database will store it in a new folder, and this is how a belief is created. And this process goes on and on, every single day of our lives. A lot of the time the information is flimsy, untrue, sounds ridiculous, only part of a whole sentence or story. It could be something hearsay. It actually doesn't matter. It will attach it. This is how the human being operates. Now, for something to become a belief, it must be repeated consistently. This is great for empowering beliefs. That's how we create affirmations. It's not so great when it is disempowering or limiting. The thing with disempowering beliefs is that it keeps us away from becoming who we are really meant to be and what we are really meant to do in this lifetime. These are the thoughts that hold us back, telling ourselves over and over again that we are not good enough. Maybe we are not smart enough. Maybe we are not confident enough. Maybe we are not brave enough, and this life we wish to have is meant for someone else who is braver and more curious and courageous to take those steps in their life. James Randi articulated it so well. He said, "No amount of belief makes something a fact." A belief will always remain a belief. It is in no way a fact. It is not true. It is not scientifically verifiable. Is this something you relate with? Maybe it rings some bells for you. It seems unbelievable where these beliefs come from and how they capture us for years. But believe me, that's where it comes from, and that's how it captures us. And often we take all of these beliefs with us to the grave. Beliefs are sometimes difficult to identify because it is sometimes very deep-seated and not easily noticeable. However, with the right tools and techniques, it can surface and be eradicated. How would you know you have a belief if you don't know how to identify it? Here are some things to think about. Have you ever thought about not being good enough to do something you've always wanted to, that your heart was set on? Are you wanting to take the next step in your life but feel afraid to do it? Are you procrastinating? You want to do something that makes your heart dance, but you find a million other things to do instead. Do you feel you have lots to offer in this lifetime, and then all the reasons arise, and then those thoughts of lots to offer vanish, only to surface again, and the same process continues? Are you feeling afraid to discover what lies within? Are you focusing on all the reasons why you shouldn't do what your heart is telling you to do? Have you given up on a dream or a desire, telling yourself it's too late? If any of these, and there are many more examples, resonates with you, then you probably have a belief or beliefs that is stored in your database. If this is something you would like to work on, it might be a good idea to reach out to a life coach or any coach that specializes in the area you wish to upgrade. I can show you how to identify these beliefs that hold you back from becoming who you wish to be. And I can also show you how to get rid of it, if you wish to know how. I am a transformational life coach, and I have seen transformation in myself and the people that I coach. Together, we've seen the beliefs surface, and it's done in a safe space, in a space which enables guidance and growth to make the necessary changes to develop self. If you would like to reach out to me, that would be great. My details will be at the end of this video. Let's see how we together get you to your next level. Let's see how we can clean out the storage of your database by deleting the beliefs that don't serve you. I thought I'd share this with you. These are times where we have to step out of our shadow and into our light. Time to think differently, more creatively, use our resources more resourcefully, and get rid of what's holding us back from becoming who we wish to be. I hope that this has assisted you in some way. If this is information that resonated with you, please like this video and share it with as many people as you believe will benefit from it. Let's see how we can help influence change in this world by beginning with ourselves. Know that it is only when we take the bold steps to be curious, to know more about ourselves, that we will find the happiness and the direction we seek. Lao Tzu says, he who knows others is wise, he who knows himself is enlightened. I say, feel it, live it, only you can. Have a blessed and most beautiful day, and thank you for listening and spending your precious time with me. I'm so grateful that you stayed till the end. We all have a mission on this earth. Discover it and see what legacy you would like to leave behind. Thank you.